In order to fix the faulty timeline where aliens had taken over Earth, the man stood atop the Empire State Building, calibrated the time travel device, and without hesitation, jumped off. Using the velocity of 32 feet per second, he instantly activated the device, triggering time to reverse. In just a flash, he transitioned from the Jurassic Era to the period of the Industrial Revolution. As the Empire State Building rapidly grew beneath him, Will witnessed the Wall Street crash and the New York parade at the end of World War II. Just when he thought he was about to fall to his death, he suddenly found his body brought to an abrupt stop. When Will regained consciousness, he had successfully traveled to the year 1969. Seeing the old-fashioned decor inside the building, and the disgusted look from a white detective, Will was even more certain. He had arrived on July 15, 1969. Once he stepped onto the street, he found that there wasn't a single black person around. Racial discrimination was still very severe at that time. Thanks to the skin advantage, Will was mistaken for a valet, and successfully got the car keys from a white millionaire. He planned to head to the amusement park to eliminate the beast, Boris, ahead of time. Given the social status of black people at the time, there was no way he was qualified to own a convertible sports car. Before Will could reach his destination, he was racially profiled by a white police officer, and stopped on the spot.
Where'd you get the car?
And the suit. I stole them both. Car from your wife, suit from your grandmother.
The officers searched Will, and found weapons they had never seen before, as well as a neuralizer. With no other choice, Will had to provoke him into pressing the button, only then escaping the trouble, and successfully reaching the amusement park. However, he was still one step too late. The younger Boris had already arrived, and killed the prophet. When Will heard the scream and rushed to the scene, Boris vanished from view behind a billboard. Will pulled out his weapon and tried to predict Boris's position, but a gun was suddenly pressed against his head.
Kay?
When he came to, he found himself at MIB headquarters. Strangely, there wasn't a single black person here either. Seeing the scowl on young Agent K's face, Will complained about how rough he was. Faced with questioning, he couldn't reveal he was from the future, and could only try to play along. Unexpectedly, Kay had little patience, didn't want to waste time, and directly brought him to the memory wipe room. As the rescue mission neared failure, Will had no choice but to reveal everything he knew, and warned Kay that if he saw Boris tomorrow, he must kill him, or else in a few decades, Earth would face a massive crisis. At the critical moment, Kay turned off the machine. Curiously, he asked Will to state his identity again.
I'm an agent of Men in Black, but I'm from the future. We're partners. 25 years from now, you're gonna recruit me, and 14 years after that, the guy you didn't let me kill today at Coney Island, he escapes from prison and jumps back in the past and unleashes a full-scale invasion of Earth. We had about 19 hours to catch him and kill him, so really, we need to go right now.
All right.